WWE Network presents WWE Super Showdown.
That was submission magic.
Submission magic? Is it just because the Bella twins were in this match that you had to make a reference to twin magic? 70,309 is neither an attendance record for a WWE event, nor is it an attendance record at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, so I don't see why we're making a big deal about this attendance figure. What's sad about this is the Cruiserweight title match is the last championship match of the night, and there are still 2 more hours left to go on this show.
Talk about winning streaks.
And by bringing up Cedric Alexander's winning streak, Michael Cole just foreshadowed his defeat tonight against Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy thinks he's Hulk Hogan.
Cedric Alexander's home.
This match is super fun, don't get me wrong, it just doesn't start off super fun since we're arguing, taunting, and trying to handshake at the same time.
Parade going on in hours down.
Buddy has taken all the time in the world to position himself on the top rope when Cedric is clearly not so phased since he only got hit with one move.
On Alexander for the title.
The referee's overreaction to the word no when Cedric kicks out of the pinfall. I hate it when he does that.
Fade Alexander away.
And classify himself as obsolete? Sorry, the way Michael said that phrase, he was almost singing it to the beat of Obsolete.
Rey Mysterio, Dean Malenko.
Who the hell is Dean Malenko? Buddy giving Cedric a wedgie.
That can't get.
Oh
my God!
Alright, finally we are getting a lot of fun in this event. It only took them 2 hours to do so.
The Age of Alexander.
Age of Alexander.
Oh!
I'd be impressed if I actually saw that kick connect. Probably should have switched to a different camera view. Why is Cedric confused about the fans cheering for Buddy Murphy? He does know that Buddy is from Melbourne, right? It'd be a bigger shocker if Buddy was being booed in his hometown. For no reason, let's watch this match on the TV screen despite the fact that we were just watching from that camera view on the screen in the first place. Cedric almost loses his trunks. What is wrong with you, Buddy?
Oh!
Holy shit, that was fucking amazing. Remove 5 sins for that one. Now we're really picking up great speed in this match.
Here it is! There it is! Murphy kicked out!
I got so much respect for these guys for putting on this amazing performance. That's gotta be embarrassing and painful right there. Cedric loses his title while Buddy has his butt in his face. But still, I'll give Buddy his moment by removing another 5 sins from the counter. The way this match went down, it was well deserved. Talking to inanimate objects.
Nia is all in.
Wah wah. If you think about it, this upcoming match is The Shield versus The Shield 2. Why do I say that? Because each member of this team is almost exactly like The Shield. We have the amazing athlete like Seth Rollins in Dolph Ziggler, the lunatic psychopath like Dean Ambrose and Drew McIntyre, and the great powerhouse like Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. Is it weird that I prefer The Shield too?
His feelings toward his Shield.
WWE tried to fool us all into thinking Dean Ambrose would actually turn on The Shield tonight, and it almost worked. Almost. But even almost is not good enough. I don't like The Shield, but I'll remove a sin because those face masks are cool. That one moment when you realize that The Shield's entrance is almost as long as The Undertaker's. With Taker's case, you'd say, has he made it to the ring yet? With The Shield's case, you'd say, are they out of the crowd yet?
Ray, you know Dean Ambrose better than anybody.
Breaking the fourth wall.
The Shield in attack mode.
Whereas the Dogs of War are in defense mode. They could get destroyed but not lose any life points. That one moment when you realize that each member of the Shield are looking at their counterparts from the opposite team.
And here comes the Shield.
Pre-match assault. That other moment when you realize that this brawl before the match is far more entertaining than the actual match itself. It's still good, just not so chaotic.
Are we gonna look for it?
Don't start this crap again, Michael, where you ask if we're gonna see the triple powerbomb. Like, seriously, fuck off with that.
I don't believe this match is even officially started.
Gee, you think? Dolph Ziggler is trying to get his partners onto the corner so he can tag them, but Drew and Braun decide to take all the time in the world, not considering the possibility of Seth recovering.
Two.
Drew must obviously be blind if he actually thinks that Dean and Roman are in the ring apron ready to tag in at any moment.
Mocking Seth Rollins.
Braun yelling punish him is probably what caused Drew to momentarily lose his focus and stomp on the air away from Seth's face.
Dolph Ziggler, I believe he's got something to prove here tonight.
Well, after several repackages, several failed attempts to get into the top of the WWE or to be taken seriously, I agree that Dolph Ziggler has something to prove, and that's to see if his relevancy can last.
The Scottish psychopath.
Whatever happened to calling him the Scottish Terminator? His music fits perfectly with the Terminator theme, so why not?
McIntyre was so...
Dean climbs the rope, which distracts the referee and allows the villains to cause more damage behind the referee's back. Point is, Dean is a dick to the Shield. Drew's a dick to the ring canvas. What did that ring canvas ever do to him? Every kick or stomp Drew is using is through the power of the Force, since he obviously misses Seth pretty much every single time. Not looking so good early on.
Winner.
Come on, Seth!
Don't start this again, Dolph. Remember what happened last time you wasted time by monologuing? Seth beat you for the Intercontinental Championship. And look who's on the losing end of this match, too. Here's 5 Sins, since Dolph is the one refusing to do something in this match once again. Plus, he does that a lot tonight.
Among men, Braun Strowman's not gonna...
Braun Strowman literally yelled before he advanced on Dean and Roman, and yet neither one of them saw Braun coming. I would have leaped right off the apron to avoid getting hit.
Side the ring.
Drew tosses Roman into the stairs, and yet the cameraman missed that. Another case of something awesome happening off screen that we never get to see. We're in part 2 and still don't care what the #1 trend is. Also, by this show's end, what was trending from my point of view, it was hashtag sleep is better than this crap.
Do something, Seth!
Dolph is really pissing me the fuck off with this crap. Yelling do something has never worked for him in the past. Why start now? Why dare Seth to do something if your intention is to mutilate the Shield? Seth's right there. Don't waste time. Destroy him while you still can. Fuck. Why do wrestlers have to make this so difficult? And make this job so easy for me?
Do something!
Dolph yells do something, and Seth literally responded with here it comes. I don't know if he was mocking Dolph or secretly telling him what was coming next, but either way, sin.
Where's Strowman going?
Out of the ring? Duh.
Thinking?
It's gonna break the ring!
Nice flashback to when Braun and the Big Show destroyed the ring a year and a half ago, but this isn't the first time Braun has ascended the top rope to hit a splash, so saying he'll break the ring is another one of Renee's overreactions. Dean trying to expose Dolph's butt to the crowd. Thankfully, he missed his underwear.
Slam! Where's JBL?
Celebrating his victory with Bobby Lashley. Oh wait, that was John Cena. Sorry, that hairstyle and facial expressions got me confused.
For the Shield!
Haha, the referee's voice cracked.
No! Hooks the leg! Almost stole one!
Okay, it's one thing to say a wrestler almost stole a victory during a roll-up, but that wasn't a roll-up, so how the fuck does that qualify as stealing the victory? Like seriously, if you're gonna commentate wrestling, at least make sense when you do it.
The Universal...
Oh, come on. Roman Reigns gets tagged in, and the first thing Drew does is react before you could even get hit with the oncoming big boot. You just had to ruin the momentum of the match picking up Drew.
Thoroughbred's doing battle right now.
The referee doesn't start counting until Roman hit Drew 5 times with the corner clotheslines. You're supposed to count immediately. Instead of taking advantage of my fallen opponent, I'm just gonna stand here and look at the crowd, giving him precious time to recover.
Oh my God!
Wrestler accidentally takes out his own partner when his opponent moves out of the way, cliche. Sorry, but after that accidental Superman punch, I am still not falling for the possibility of Dean Ambrose turning on his friends. It's too obvious that it's not gonna happen. The referee is just allowing everyone to beat each other up in the ring. Usually when it gets this chaotic, the referee throws the match away with a double disqualification. Why isn't he doing his job properly? The referee just said, come on Cody, get out of here. Who in the hell is Cody? Wait, is Cody Rhodes back somehow, disguised as one of these guys? Yeah, when you see a wrestler clearly watching the referee's hand motions, you know he's obviously going to be kicking out of the pinfall, which sadly answers the question, is the match over? Which is no. That counter spear from Roman Reigns was no doubt the best moment of this otherwise decent match. This match was hyped almost as much as the main event, and yet it flops big time. Waste of fucking time if you ask me. Also, the long video package and subsequent entrances is equivalent to watching the following match 4 times. Darth Miz.
Everybody's dying to see Daniel decimate the Miz.
Well, I was not one of those people, but even those who were dying to see Daniel Bryan decimate The Miz did not get what they asked for. Even those rooting for Daniel Bryan were confused and upset at the way this match turns out.
I want to see Miz get punched in the face.
Watch almost every single one of his matches if you want to see The Miz gets punched in the face. Daniel Bryan is an asshole.
The Miz looking to put...
Daniel already threw himself forward into the air before The Miz could even connect with that knee.
Since this match was signed.
Starting to get creepy vibes at The Miz's tactics.
The only thing he cares about is what...
Copyright infringement.
Miz. Oh my God!
Despite that being another copyright infringement sin, is it weird that The Miz's version of the running knee strike looked more effective than any of the times Daniel Bryan has ever done it?
He got him! What? He got him! He got him!
We went into this match, expected another great encounter between these two epic rivals, and instead we get ripped off with a 2.5-minute piece of crap. And no, it's not because The Miz lost, it's because we were all robbed of what could have been another memorable match between these two. Gonna add in 20 cents for one of the biggest rip-offs in WWE history.
I thought for a moment Miz won.
How? The Miz was clearly the one in the pinning predicament, not Daniel Bryan.
This is a travesty.
Damn right, the crowd in Australia got robbed, as did everyone watching around the world. Congrats to Daniel Bryan, but no great match equals no reason to celebrate. What was end of an era supposed to mean literally 6 years ago? And the way this is heading, this match is not the last time ever that these legends will be fighting each other. 10 sins because WWE just doesn't understand what the term final means.
One of the greatest rivalries was said to be dead and buried.
Correction, you mean supposed to be dead and buried.
This just became personal.
Wait a minute, just because Shawn Michaels picked Triple H to win over you, that means it's personal? No offense, but that is literally the stupidest reason to declare this whole thing personal.
Now it's personal.
How? Seriously, freaking how is this personal? It's a great hype up because of who's competing, but the storyline makes absolutely zero sense.
But it's all business.
I am seriously confused now. First it was personal, now Michael Cole says it's business. What is the damn truth to any of this? I'm trying to get excited about this match, but the storyline is causing me to get a headache for its lack of direction. Did Hunter borrow that jacket and mask from one of the members of the Shield or something? Because he looks like he's part of the Shield in this entrance. I almost thought Dean, Seth, and Roman was going to be joining him for a moment.
COO looks mad as hell.
Gee, you think?
Of never defeating The Undertaker.
Wrong, Corey. Hunter actually has defeated The Undertaker in the past. Hell, one of his 14 world title victories came from defeating The Undertaker. It's been a long time, yes, but not never.
For the last time ever.
Until next month, of course.
No disqualification!
Impromptu stipulations. This match doesn't have to be no disqualification in order to be entertaining. If anything, that makes it more dangerous to the health of both these guys. Also, you can tell by the look on The Undertaker's face that he did not sign up for this. Hope JoJo didn't suffer the wrath of the dead man later. Or whoever made this a no disqualification match.
The Cerebral Assassin!
Just say Triple H and move on. Why are we listing literally every single one of the nicknames of these two wrestlers? Doesn't make the introduction any more cooler. Here we go. Time for the match to start.
309
Fuck, we're gonna be here for a while.
wildly with the right.
After all the years you've had matches with The Undertaker, I would think that Hunter of all people would know better than to turn his back on the freaking dead man, especially when he hasn't suffered any damage yet.
Remember, no disqualifications.
Despite the fact that the no disqualification stipulation is impromptu, we still don't need any reminders about it, especially since we already witnessed the no disqualification match earlier tonight with AJ Styles and Samoa Joe.
It was inside Hell in the Cell. It was end of an era.
No, it wasn't. Attempted copyright infringement.
On the apron, that slight distraction.
Hunter is a dick to Shawn as he tossed The Undertaker right into the path of Shawn, allowing him to become vulnerable to an attack from the dead man.
The referee wasn't aware of the situation.
Why does it matter if the referee was aware of Shawn throwing Undertaker into the ring post? This match has no disqualification, so the worst the referee could do is put Shawn on a timeout, I don't know.
It's no disqualification.
Do I seriously have to create a bonus round on the many times we are reminded about this match being no disqualification?
Blake's better turn around.
Kane had several opportunities to attack Hunter, but didn't do anything and made him easily get away. I know his intent was probably to go after Shawn, but I'm just saying.
Between HBK and the Big Red Machine.
Why is the referee getting in the way all the time and telling Kane to back off? I think the only one that needs to be reminded of this match being no disqualification is the referee. Also, the referee is telling Kane to back off, but says absolutely nothing about Shawn setting up the table to help Hunter put The Undertaker through it. This referee is a hypocrite.
Graves, what do you think's more impactful, the pedigree or the tombstone?
Obviously the tombstone. With the pedigree, you get planted on your face. With the tombstone piledriver, you are dropped on your entire head.
Tear it up.
The Undertaker is addicted to do not cross tape.
All perfectly legal, no
Shut up! I wonder, where is Kane and Shawn Michaels during all this? Just awkwardly chilling on opposite sides of the ring? Attempted strangulation.
Looking for a pedigree again.
It's moments like that where I wish I wasn't watching these two continue to wrestle their old age, because embarrassing botches like that will occur. No, I won't cut them some slack because of their age or legend. They're still vulnerable to the sins. Let's walk a long way across the stadium just to walk back to the ring with no big and epic moment happening. That's a letdown if you ask me. If they're gonna be in the crowd, at least do something cool. This video bombing fan.
Got himself a little bit too close to the...
Was that supposed to be a leg drop or a low drop kick? Or an awkward combination of the two that ended up looking weird? Really? A single chair shot is enough to make the crowd say holy shit? I could see over 100 chair shots and I wouldn't have chanted that. A holy shit moment is supposed to be something that shocks the living hell out of you. If a single chair shot is enough to make the crowd chant holy shit, then how come we haven't heard that from the hundreds of other chair shots over the years? The Undertaker pulling up Hunter's trunks and exposing part of his butt to the crowd. I know that Shawn interferes and distracts the Undertaker, but was Undertaker seriously about to attempt a freaking moonsault? Now, if he actually succeeded in doing that and not get severely injured from it, I would have taken back everything I said about his aging condition. Corey got it right, but Michael simply called that a super kick. It's sweet chin music, you asshole! I'm honestly surprised the crowd didn't chant holy shit for that, considering they chant that for every little moment that happens. I bet Undertaker could simply punch Hunter in the face and get that chant going. Undertaker's "I am getting seriously annoyed with wrestlers not taking the Tombstone Piledriver seriously anymore" face, and I don't blame him for that one. These days I roll my eyes every time someone kicks out of the Tombstone.
Triple H just kicked out of the Tombstone.
Well, it's not the first time or even the second time he's ever done that.
The years that he's been... Oh!
Well, that was random. Also, referee gets knocked down at the crucial point of the match cliche. It's actually been a while since we last saw that.
Are you watching?
Undertaker is asking a clearly watching Shawn Michaels if he's watching. Yes, he's watching. Are you blind or something? Really, Shawn? These chair shots Hunter has taken is nothing compared to the many brutal hardcore moments you've witnessed and been a part of. The Undertaker can't even place Hunter's head into the chair properly, making it an easily escapable situation. My eyes hurt from rolling them too much.
Here's the cover! Look at the leg! Got it! No!
Oh, bullshit. That was a 3 count right there. The referee stopped counting before The Undertaker could even move his shoulder. This match is over. Hunter won. Case closed. Fuck. Look at this sight. The quality of this match had been low from the get-go, especially when both Undertaker and Hunter are coughing and trying to freaking breathe. As a wrestling sinner, I sin the match for poor quality, but as a real-life wrestling fan, I always get concerned for the health of these legends as they will never, repeat, never be as good as they used to be. It's just the sad truth, and it pains me to say it too. Listen to that horrific cough from The Undertaker, and yet the fans still want to see him wrestle after his constant health issues.
Which one of these legends is going to go down?
From the looks of things, they both will.
There's a cover, but there's no referee!
See what happens when you keep knocking out the referees? Hunter does what he should have done in all the other times he was locked in Hell's Gate with a sledgehammer in his hands. I'm surprised he only thought of doing that now. Pretty much the last 6 minutes of this match is both Hunter and Undertaker struggling to even move, and that makes this match sad more than anything else. Makes me wish this truly was the last time ever, but this is the WWE, where money matters more than their health apparently.
And now Kane!
Shawn Michaels somehow didn't see Kane approaching out of the corner of his eye. He must not have any peripheral vision.
Oh!
Shawn is addicted to Kane's big red machines.
Hammers! Chairs! Sledgehammer!
The Undertaker grabbed Hunter's sledgehammer just so he could toss it out of the ring? Why not just kick it out of the ring if you weren't going to use it against Hunter?
Do this one-on-one! Forget the weapons!
One of the most awkward choke slams I've seen in a long time due to the fact that Hunter jumped a little too early and landed awkwardly in the ring.
Again to a pedigree! Game!
Sadly, Hunter did not do what he said he would do. He said that he himself would put down The Undertaker, and this just proves that he can't do it unless he has help.
Oh my god!
Post-match assault. Also, last time ever was just a prank the whole time. Once again, all the fans got pranked with these bullshit false advertisings.